But to come back to the podcast critique, which you brought up, big deal or no big deal?
My last 2 years in Atlanta, I was doing a podcast as well. So yes, I mean it's just if you can handle it, and obviously he's been doing it a while and he can handle it. I mean, it's like, you know, he after games, his nightlife is a podcast talking about the game as opposed to going to a nightclub. You know, he's doing something. He's doing something with his time. It has nothing to do with his game, really. I mean, because people are always say, "Oh, like, oh, Draymond, shut up and go work on your game." Like at night, like at 3, like, yeah, I don't know. So we hear it all the time. It's like, oh, instead of doing the podcast, he should be working on his game. Like, that's the common
Sir, it's
thing we
3
hear
a.m.
explain. Yeah, 3 a.m., sir. What are you doing at 3 a.m.? Like, so I understand it, but I thought, I mean, it's just that's what he does. Like he's still a
Right.
part of the media. He gives great content. I mean, he gives inside, looks of what players think, and I think that's why people enjoy him. And like you said, you either love him or you hate him,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. And he told it like it was. He said, whether you like me or not, whether you like the fact that I do the podcast, I'm still gonna do the podcast. I'm still gonna play. And it was a problem when he didn't play well. But I thought the podcast had nothing to do with his play, more so than him getting caught up into individual battles with coaches, players, or fans. That was kind of the distraction, in my opinion.